All right, time now to look at our weather. And man, what a gorgeous day. And you know, this next little run of 7 to 10 days isn't going to be so bad.
Actually, when you look at the rest of the week, it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now, today was breezy but cool. Tomorrow is absolutely delightful with temperatures in the 70s. And of course, we've had some pretty good rains recently, going even back to Saturday. And this is a picture that was sent in from the Houston Arboretum. And it says it's hard to believe that this is actually inside the loop. It's so green. And it looks like this when you get good rains. And another shot here. This is a top 10 weather day. It feels awesome at the Houston Arboretum, and we've got another one coming tomorrow. Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice out there. So let's take a look at what's going on this evening. We've got the clear skies, our Houston area Chevy dealers live camera downtown. The temperature coming in at 59 degrees, so already nice chilly feel out there. The winds have lightened up, so a light breeze. High today barely got out of the 60s to 70 degrees and will be a handful of degrees tomorrow. I was showing you this just a little bit ago. These are basically the same temperatures we started at this morning. So if you thought this morning was cold, we've got the same exact thing. We were in the upper 30s from Brenham to College Station, so a couple of degrees warmer, not much. And then Galveston also a little bit warmer. And again, the only spot that's going to be out in the 50s. So here's your forecast to help you plan tomorrow. Starting out in Houston, 46 degrees. 50 at 8 o'clock, so there's that chilly start. Gets cool at noon and then spending really the rest of the afternoon through the evening in the lower 70s, and I think peaking out at 74 degrees. The one thing you may notice if you have the watery eyes is the tree pollen is high at 300 count for oak, and that is a far cry from where it was a couple of weeks ago when it was measuring in the thousands. But weed, grass, and molds are all in the moderate range, so that has all come up. So our Kaplan allergy report coming up there. So as we move toward tomorrow, what we're going to see is the high pressure area pushing off a little bit to the east. Beautiful, clear, sunny skies, a little bit warmer, not by much, but a little bit. And then the changes start to come in as we head toward Wednesday and Thursday. And so what we're going to start to see is a southerly wind commence on Wednesday night into Thursday. So you see the partly cloudy skies, the humidity's back a little bit on Thursday. But by the time it comes up, we've got another front moving through. Do you see there's no rain associated with this? So it's going to move through as a dry front, but we've got another area of high pressure that's going to move in by Friday, and it's going to bring about an absolutely delightful weekend. So when we look at the morning temperatures, our average for this time of year is 60 degrees. This is going to be 2 days in a row in the mid 40s, well below average, and also Wednesday below, and then hanging out near average for Thursday, Friday, all the way into Saturday. For the next 5 days for your high temperatures, 79 is average, 2 days below average, and then we're hanging out pretty close to it, a little bit above as we head a little closer to the weekend. So putting it all together, here's what it looks like. One more day in the 70s, and that's it on the 10-day forecast. Lower to mid 80s all the way through the weekend. I've got a dry forecast. You've got Passover and also Palm Sunday coming up this weekend. The one thing I'm going to show you for next week is that there's some consistency with the high temperatures in the mid 80s, and also do you see the consistency with the wind? So next week is going to be much more humid. So it's warm and humid. We have some delightful days coming up, especially for tomorrow and Wednesday where the humidity is low, just like today. But next week it's a different story.